Republic. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Now, both sides, this game really matters as the postseason is approaching.
Well, at this point of the year, players are a little bit tired, but you've got to find a way to dig deeper and bring out your best with so much opportunity to be able to punch your ticket for October. Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Number 51. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Felix Reyes digs in now. Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Bermudez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 29th of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
1 out, bases empty. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And a ball evens the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Two out, space is empty.
Ball.
In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's too high, ball 4.
Take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And at first, Eloy Jimenez now. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Richard Pena.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, number 51.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Clips the corner. And the count 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And the righty deals. Right through there for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2-2.
That one in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's the rookie DH, Junior Lake. And a strike in there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're level. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. You got on playing with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So up next, Navarro.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Brito.
Well, Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
Now it's going to be Almonte. He was hitless at 4 at-bats on Sunday. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Brito, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs. That's a hit.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
So man aboard. Now here's Gio Urshela. And that's outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Brito leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. On the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Hard on the ground to first. Noel takes it himself, inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
the Bulls,
Stepping
the
in the
third
long
baseman,
ball threat, Jairo Munoz.
Munoz.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing, and this
That's a
one's
foul.
bounced on the ground. And it goes just foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Brito squeezes it. One down.
Batting eight, the shortstop, Rafael.
And now
Lantigua.
Rafael Lantigua looking for his first big league hit right here. Lantigua goes 5 feet 7 inches, 26 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Batting nine, the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering upstairs. And downstairs.
Ball, down.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
off
of the
for the
second.
Dominican
And now
Republic,
Eric
the shortstop,
Gonzalez.
Eric Gonzalez.
Pena back to work. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And ball 1. This one in the air. Noel settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Good hard
Batting
fastball
ninth,
up in the
the
zone
second
right there.
baseman,
They look
number
really
78.
good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the rookie second baseman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Swing and a miss. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Next pitch off the plate. 2-1. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Count is full.
Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, number 51.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, not your prototypical leadoff guy, gets on base, yes, but also some power. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We are tied 2-2. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now here is Gilberto Centeno.
Right through there for a strike. Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Almonte on his way over. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
And here is Felix Reyes. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Check swing, called strike. Next pitch way upstairs.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to short, Gonzalez. Slings to first in time.
The right fielder, number 14, Ryan De La Cruz.
And now the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Severino makes the catch, inning over. Home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, number 8,
And now the first baseman, Navarro. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ground ball right side. Gasper throws to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Almonte. Fouled off left side. Short hop liner, handled it short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Richard Pena won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Chester Piper.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Brito, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost
0-2.
over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Close, but call the ball. And the count is 1-2. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, John Kenzie Noel. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 1 strike.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Corrals it, and there's 1 away.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now here is Mickey Gasper.
Ball.
And now 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Jimenez
That's the ball.
stands in here, takes ball one low. And that's down and away.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. This one in the air. Prieto makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom 4, and now Gio Urshela. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Corbett warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Batista warming up as well. Fly ball down the line. De La Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael Perez.
Michael Perez will hit next.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. 1-0. Piper, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Michael Perez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Now batting, number 78.
Here's the second baseman. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball
Now
travel,
batting,
trusted
number
his
51.
hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 2. Strike 1. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sizes this one up. makes the grab, and that's the third out. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. And we're back. And the batter now, Jairo Munoz.
Jairo
Munoz, 26 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss. And somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's in there, and the count is 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The shortstop takes the ball. Munoz aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That catches the top part of the zone. Counts full, 3-2. On the ground to the left, Gonzalez whips it across. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Pickoff throw. Munoz back in on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Calderon getting loose out there. Santos, a left-hander, also throwing. Man at second. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
On the ground, Prieto throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is Gilberto Centano. And fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Junior Lake. Piper back to work. Ball one low.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
Hard hit left side. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And now the first baseman, Navarro. 0 for 2 in this one. Very high with that one. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
That one
That's
missed. One down, base is empty. Just misses. 3 and 2 now.
Count's full.
Line to left. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
One out. Runner at second. Almonte now at the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And the count 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, number 20.
So digging in, Brito.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Through 5. All even at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Felix Reyes. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Philip Valdez. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Ibar also throwing. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Just missed. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That's outside. And a count now even up. Stays alive. Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now
there comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jonathan Bermudez out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Calderon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. First pitch misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And another ball.
2-0. Ha!
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 3 up, 3 down that time. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Joe Corbett gets the call from the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Gio Urshela steps in.
For the Lions, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Geron Moreno warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Montalvo, the lefty, warming up as well. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Just
Ball.
missing there. And the count 1-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2.
Man at first, 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. See you later. And they add a couple more. It's 4-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Number 78, batting with 1 down, takes
No
a
ball,
strike.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, number 51.
Now the left fielder, 1 for 3. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that one clips the corner.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Laser could be trouble, and that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's got his second double of the game. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now the DH, Junior Lake. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering away upstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Mickey Gasper.
Gasper.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
1-0. No, that missed. 2 balls, no strikes.
Foul ball there. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Designated hitter, Eloy.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And there's a strike.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Jairo Munoz, the next to hit. Munoz enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Glove side, but it gets through. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Calderon gives way, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, Philip Valdez.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now the shortstop, Rafael Lantigua.
It's 0-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Gasper at third. Munoz at second with 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. So the tying run at second. Now a high fly ball out to left center. On the move. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hernandez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a foul ball. Another 1-2. That one missing inside. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run in second. They limit the damage here, but they scored twice and even it up late. 7th inning stretch time, and we are tied 4-4. Jeron Moreno taking over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here's the first baseman, Navarro. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 18.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Almonte.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
In there, and it's 0-1. Ball one
That's
there.
the ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
But that kind of velocity and elevated
number
fastball,
20.
even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Brito. There's a strike. That one fouled off. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. Valdez back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that one hit to first. Severino takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Felix Reyes getting ready to hit. Hammered on the line, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here. Wendell Rico. Go-ahead run on base. And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. That's through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now move to first. Rico back on a dive. That one well upstairs. 1-1. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Close but called a ball. And the count 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing called strike.
0-2.
High fly ball down the left field line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The 0-2. That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take.
1-2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
A swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Philip Valdez will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Fernando Ibar.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Mickey Gasper. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Now on the bump, Emil Montalvo. Number 51. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Ready to go? Now the batter now, Gilberto Santana. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And now 2-1. That catches the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Felix Reyes will hit next. Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One out, base is empty. Two balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 14.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab on the run. Out, number 2. Take a look at the lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
He swings and fouls one off.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Two outs. He goes down looking. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game, Richard Pena.
Well, Boog, a lot of pitchers come into spring training with one goal, and that's to make 30 starts or more on the season. Well, here he is, reaching that milestone. Just impressive. He's been able to take care of himself, put himself in a position as well that he can be effective, pitch deeper into ball games to help his team win. It's going to be real interesting to see how he does in this one. There could be some fatigue setting in, but he's gotten to a point that a lot of guys aspire to get to.
Number 51, leading things off, and takes a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner.
And a foul ball. The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Into center. Centeno makes his way towards it, but can't get there in time. It's down. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Junior Lake. And that one missing low. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, no outs. Navarro digs in now. There's a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Hit in the air, left field. Moving under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Late swing, foul to the left.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing at a ground ball. Fair ball around third. He scores and they have the lead. Headed to the plate. Relay throw home. Head for a slide and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now, Brito. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Fouled off. He was late. One out and a runner at second. Next offering upstairs.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That one misses. And that's ball 2. And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Gio Urshela. Towards first, and that one handled. Noel steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Mickey Gasper. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss there. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
There's the strike up high. 0-2 now.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Jairo Munoz now at the plate. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
What a year it's been for the rookie. He's getting a lot of playing time, and there's no doubt he's earned it. He's looked good at the plate and continues to be a valuable piece in this lineup.
2 down, nobody on. Hit in the air, center field. Almonte drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Michael Perez. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Pena, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
And lines out to third.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Eric Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes outside. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Here's a 2-2. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lantigua. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Number 78 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's a strike. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. Stepping in, Rafael Lantigua. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Bermudez back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Perez makes the play, 1 down. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. Hernandez getting the start at catcher, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Colombia. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Gilberto.
And now the center fielder, Gilberto Centano. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Two outs. And that one wrapped foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Gonzalez on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chester Piper appears to be getting loose. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-0. On the ground to the left. And it's off the bag. Rivas safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Junior.
Junior Lake getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Ball inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That's down and in. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the runner holds.
Now batting, number 8.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Richard Pena departs, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching,
Chester Piper into the game.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So digging in, Navarro. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Oh, Boog, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Almonte. Doubled his first time. And there's a ball.
1-0.
And that's fouled off. The 1-1. In the dirt. The 1-2. Caught him looking for the... Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Felix Reyes.
And he pumps it a strike. Reyes came up with 4 hits in his last game. And there's a foul ball.
ball. That's outside.
In the air, center field. Almonte has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian.
So up next, Brian De La Cruz. That clips the corner.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jhonkensy Noel will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away. So 2 down now and here is Mickey Gasper. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. And now the lefty. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Brito. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. 1 out. Gio Urshela to the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Urshela.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one ripped. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's going to be Michael Perez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
2 out, space is empty. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. On the ground. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. High in the air, out to right. De La Cruz brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Domingo, the designated hitter. Eloy Jimenez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Falling behind 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now it's the power speed combo. Jairo Munoz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Pitch misses. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
At the plate, Rafael Lantigua popped out and foul ground first time through. That's to third. Sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Eric Gonzalez.
Eric Gonzalez.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's the second baseman. Struck out swinging his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Outside low, and that's ball one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right
Now
there. I don't think that's a
51.
strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Number 51 up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one pushed to the left and foul. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And they'll do it again. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Reaches over the wall and he's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Ronaldo Hernandez. Bermudez back to work. And that one clips the corner. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, it gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
Centano in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ball one there. That one ripped, but foul. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Nice grab. And they get the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Felix Reyes.
So digging in, Felix Reyes. Reyes wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
So let him going.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Lions lead it 2-0.
Now pitching.
Job Corbett on the pitch out of the pen here.
Corbett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the
Leading
DH,
for the
Junior
Dominican Republic,
Lake.
the
1 for
designated
2.
hitter,
In an
Junior
RBI base hit back in the
Lake.
first. The wind and the pitch. Corbett, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Not the best location with the
Now
fastball
batting,
on strike 3,
number
but
8.
when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Action in the pen down there. Rajay Adley warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Batista, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Very
Now
strong
batting,
coming out of the pen
number
so far
18.
as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Fouled off left side. And a ground ball to first. Severino takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting,
That play
the
won't
first
be
baseman,
trending on social
John
media
Kennedy.
later on, but it's
No
still
out.
important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here's the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. And ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Gasper now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 20.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Giorgella steps in, 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Way inside. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. To the right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael Perez.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Michael Perez. A little bit low. Ball 1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Right through there. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Philip Valdez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for
and now the
Santo
DH,
Domingo,
Eloy
the
Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen. Dennis Santana, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Ibar, the power lefty, up as well. Fought off foul. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jairo Munoz.
And that one fouled off. Late swing, fouled off. Outside.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
In the air out to center, Almonte. Long run on his horse. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. It's through for a hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
One down. And here's the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez. Just missed. Severino at first, one gone. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Throw over to first, and he's back in there.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Missed inside with the curve.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Emil Montalvo gets the ball now. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Guzman. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 7.
Eric Gonzalez digs in now. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Comes up empty. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeron Moreno up and throwing.
Ball.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Reinfield.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air, right field. And it stays fair. Coming home. The throw in. He'll score easily. It's 3-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Late. Now at the plate. 1 for 3. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Emil Montalvo won't go any further tonight. And a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jorge Bautista.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Navarro getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Lake leads off second with nobody out. Out to short, Campbell. On to first.
He's out.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And here is Almonte. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now. Brito, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up. Gasper. And the inning is over. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. Calderon on to pitch here.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Now the number 2 hitter, Felix Reyes.
Felix Reyes.
There's the strike. Action in the pen down there. Luis Santos, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air, right field. Brito on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
De La Cruz.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Ball two.
The changeup missing, and that's ball three. And there's the automatic. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man at first with one gone. John Kenzie Noel digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brito snags it for the second out.
Now that second baseman, Mickey Gasper.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Mickey Gasper. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And takes low for ball one. Just missed.
2-0.
Off the mark there. 3-0.
3-0.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.